That bed down here in Speranza sure beats sleeping outside, but it's getting pretty crowded.
Up topside, clean hands don't get the work done. The Raiders don't seem to mind. Everything has a price, and it's always higher than you think.
1,358 days to make a beautiful...
Raiders may not follow orders, but they'll follow a bounty if it's high enough.
I wouldn't worry about other Raiders that much. I would worry about Arc. Something's going on.
A lot of people down here in Speranza lean on Raiders to get through the day. If you want in on the fun, just head up to level 4. The tubes there will take you all the way to Buried City.
Okay, here we are. This room is the best I can do for you now. It's a dump, I know, but you'll learn to love it, I'm sure. Come see me when you're settled in.
Okay.
The storm has mostly settled, but much of our infrastructure has taken a proper beating. If you're hoping to stay with us, I'll need you to pull your weight in the repair efforts. You'll need plenty of materials for repairs. I'll mark some good loot spots on your map. Head up there and see what you can find.
Here. Don't forget that you can find different types of loot in different locations. Check out your map and head to any of the spots I've marked with an icon.
कितना मारा लेकिन इसको ना हुआ नहीं कुछ उसको पता है मे बी आप आर्मर वगैरह का कुछ तो होगा सीखना पड़ेगा थोड़ा स्ट्रीमर वगैरह को देखना पड़ेंगे यू गॉट नॉक्ड आउट बाय आर्मा लिया ठीक है अब क्या करें दूसरा करने नहीं कर रहा था सेटिंग चेंज करना पड़ेगा Skill treat lets you unlock and improve abilities. Okay. Conditioning, mobility. Use to cater to your preferred playstyle. Survival. Your movement speed while crouching is increased. You can climb and vault more quickly. Firing ahead does not slow you down. Survival में पहले होगा शायद. ये लोग जो टॉप में चला जाएगा दे आर लाइक ओजी वर्कशॉप में क्या है मुर्गी है क्या करना है कलेक्शन बॉक्स स्क्रैप trains to have it gather more supplies okay
Reminder, main plaza is not a market battleground or gym. At least not all at once.
विक्री समझ गया 2 गन्ने लेके जाना तब तक गेम समझ में नहीं आया फैब्रिक बस इतना ही लेके चलने का बस बैंडेज नहीं है
Come on in, Raider. I've got the good stuff ready. So yeah, good talk we're having. Mainly on my part. You're mostly standing there staring.
Let's not start asking questions, okay?
If you're here to buy, fine. Just don't loiter. I've got arc signals to monitor.
Heard you came in during that big storm. Hope you managed to shake the sand out of your clothes by now.
If you managed to weather that storm, a supply run should...
Damn backyard. He drop करवाएंगे. Damn backyard. Damn. सब क्या है? Sentence marking. Drop का क्या काम है का डैम बैक है? ये पूरा कोई डैम बैक है बोलते क्या? This is the dam. Okay. वापस जाना है तो इसमें जाना है। The worst smell taken by ठीक है। पहले you should cater your loader or prefer play style. Nano refused to go out of the without. ऐसा है क्या? तो पहले बोला नहीं क्यों भाई? Not mark one. क्या होता है? क्या होता क्या है? Can be lost just like any other. You can craft new one in your workshop or loot them while outside. Everyone's strength and cater to different strength. पे मैं कंट्रोल में शिफ्ट करता हूँ नहीं करते हैं।
Don't shoot! It's about to go down.
I'm sorry. Want to go together?
Attention all. Generator maintenance scheduled tonight. Expect rolling blackouts.
If you want to add your Valorant rank overlay to your live stream like this, here's how you
ArcRaidersIndia. Controller settings.
If you are looking for really good...
If
If you don't change these 5 settings in ArcRaiders, you're going to have a horrible time. The first thing I changed was the interact button, because by default, the game will reload while you're trying to loot and loot while you're trying to reload. To fix this, go into settings and change it to prioritize interact, so you can simply tap to loot and hold to reload. Next, I went into accessibility to
prioritize.
This is how to get your crosshair from this to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, ArcRaiders is finally here, and if you're a controller player, I've got some settings that you should try out. I'm a controller player myself. I've been playing controller my entire life. It's the only type of thing that I use when playing video games, and I have been struggling when it comes to ArcRaiders settings, trying to dial in what I'm doing wrong when I'm in a gunfight or when I'm just looting and trying to move around the map a little bit better. And I feel like these settings that I finally have are some of the best settings that I've come across. I've watched a lot of videos and I've read a lot of different articles and pages to see what everybody's using. And I feel like these are the best settings that I've actually figured out for myself, and hopefully they help you out. So let's jump into it right now. So I'll preface this by letting you know that I am on a Scuf Envision Pro because I play on PC. I have 4 paddles on the back, but I'm technically only using 2 of them. One is set to my B button, which is my slide/crouch button, and the other one is set to my A button, which is my jump button. That way I'm not having to take my right thumb off of the thumbstick just to be able to crouch or jump. The only thing I'm really having to do is reload, and I'll explain what I'm doing for that as well right now. So under the controller settings, under your aim assist, make certain this is on. Obviously, you're going to want to have aim assist. Now, it's not as strong as it is in something like Call of Duty or Battlefield, but it is in the game and it does help you out when you are in gunfights. So make certain you have aim assist on unless you're an absolute demon, which I am not. The next thing that you're going to make certain you have is prioritize reload under your interact reload behavior. And the reason you want it under prioritize reload that I figured out is that when you're in a gunfight, either against the Arc or against other raiders, if you have this set to prioritize interact, you're actually having to hold down the button to reload in the middle of a fight, and you don't want that. You want to be able to just spam the button really fast and reload while you're in a fight and trying to get into a different angle and push whoever you're fighting or whatever you're fighting. So make certain you have prioritize reload set instead of prioritize interact. Now, if you play on mouse and keyboard, maybe you want prioritize interact, and that's your preference. But for me personally, on a controller, prioritize reload is the best setting that I found so far. Obviously, invert vertical look up input is turned off for me. I think that's one of the craziest things, and if you use this, you're a psychopath. Now, getting into the sensitivities. I have my horizontal sensitivity set to 75 and my vertical sensitivity set to 60. I feel like both of these are very good settings when it comes to moving around, when you're looking just in general around on the map and you're not ADS'd in. Maybe when you're moving, you're trying to look and move at the same time. I feel like both of these are very good settings, and even when you're in a gunfight, it helps you be able to track people and be able to move around in rotations against them and see where they're coming from. The other thing that you want to make certain is that your zoom sensitivity multiplier is set to 25%. This is more like if you play Call of Duty and you have your ADS sense multiplier. This one's going to actually help you when you're ADS'd in to keep track of where people are a little bit faster and a little bit quicker, and it feels really good at 25. I've moved it up to 40 and 45, and I've had it all the way down to 0. 25 seems like it's the really good sweet spot for me. Also, the zoom scope sensitivity, I haven't used the scope yet on the game, but I've got that set to 50. Once I use that, I may adjust that and change it, but for now, I have it set to 50. The look response curve is a very important one you're going to want to use. Now, for me personally, I like the linear aspect of it. That way it's more accurate to what I'm doing on my controller. There are some people who use an exponential, but this is more of like a very hard slowdown when you're ADS'd in, and I feel like it kind of over exaggerates what you're doing a little bit more, and I was missing a lot of shots when I had it on this one. I also had it on this sinusoidal, I guess that's how you say it. I'm Southern, I can't say big words like that. Whatever this one is, it's more of like the dynamic aspect. If you think about Call of Duty, when it comes to the look response curve type and the curve types in general, this is more of the dynamic space, which is what I used in Call of Duty, but I feel like it's not as good in this game. I feel like linear is where it needs to be at, so I have mine set to linear. Your inner dead zone and your movement dead zone, I have both of mine set to 5. I wouldn't go above 10 on this. Most controllers don't need that. This is if you have stick drift on your controller. I don't have any stick drift on mine, but I leave mine set to 5. It feels perfectly fine there. So I would set yours to 5. If you need to go up to 10, go up to 10 on both of them, but make certain they're both set to the same thing. But mine set to 5, I think is perfect spot for it. All right, so the next 6 settings are where a lot of controller players get lost when it comes to their settings. And so I'm going to explain these a little bit so you kind of get a basic understanding of what they do. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm using. So maybe you can try them. If you need to go up and down from them, try that as well. It's up to you. So think of the look boost as like a turbo mode for your right thumbstick. When you push the right stick all the way to the edge, the game multiplies your turn speed so that you can whip around a little bit faster. For example, if your boost is 150, that means that your turn is 50% faster at full tilt. Now the ramp up time is how long it takes to hit that full boost. A fast ramp up time like 0.3 seconds, it feels very snappy and reactive, but a slower one around 0.6 seconds feels very cinematic and a lot smoother. So I stick around 0.5 seconds because that looks fluid when I'm on stream and it keeps my aim very steady. When it comes to my overall settings, my horizontal look boost is set to 140, my vertical look boost is set to 120, I have my look boost ramp up time set to 0.5, and then when it comes to zoom, which is more of the ADS sensitivities, my zoom look boost and vertical look boost, both horizontal and vertical, are set to 70 and 50, and I have the ramp up time set to 0.3. Now, some other settings that you may want to change in your game are these. If you go all the way over to the gameplay tab and go to your HUD position, I have mine set to stretch. That makes all of my HUD a little bit smaller and over to the side, so I have more of the field of view of what's going on my screen. You can do this. If you don't like it, set it back to the centered version of it, but I personally think the stretch looks better and makes me be able to see a lot more of the field of play a lot better. Also, another thing that I have set here, which we talked about earlier, is the prioritize reload. You can also set that here in the gameplay tab as well. Another key thing that you may want to change is in your audio settings. I have my output mode set to system default. Set that to whatever you want to do. You can also set this over to stereo headphones, whichever one. It doesn't really matter. Mine does the same thing because I'm on PC. Another key one that you definitely want to put on is the night mode. Now, if you have this turned off, you're going to hear a lot more ambient noises around you when you're in the game, which some of you may like that, but for me personally, I like hearing footsteps and I like hearing when the arc are flying over me or around me, so I kind of know where the enemies are coming from. And by turning on night mode, you're going to hear those footsteps and you're going to hear the arc's motors a little bit better in the gameplay. It kind of turns the ambient noise around you down in the game. It helps you hear footsteps of other arc coming around you or other enemies running near you as well. So make sure you got that turned on. Also, when it comes to your master volume and your effects volume, make sure you have your master all the way to 100, but keep your effects volume around 55. And the reason that is all the way down here where proximity chat is. I have that set up to 200%. What I figured out was that if I had proximity all the way up, but I also had effects volume all the way up, a lot of the times in the games when it comes to fights or things going on, if somebody was trying to talk to me in the game, I couldn't hear them because the effects of the game were so loud and I wanted to hear what was actually going on and what was being said. I have the effects turned to 55. I did try 50 as well, so you can keep it around that range, but it's going to help you keep the overall volume of the effects without losing the effect of the game in your ears, but also you'll be able to hear the proximity chat or hear the dialogue from the raiders that's going on around you. That way you know if there's somebody near you. So keep your effects to 55%, keep your dialogue to 100, turn your voice chat up to 130 to 150, and the proximity chat to 200. Also, if you're on a controller, go to your accessibility tab, go to where it says crosshair, and turn on the override crosshair shape. What this does is actually sets your standard crosshair for every single weapon you would use in the game. If you don't have this turned on, different weapons will have different types of crosshairs, but for me personally, I like everything to be cohesive. So I have this set to turned on, and I also have it set to rounded diamond. That way, when I'm ADS'd in or if I'm looking at an enemy, everything's a little bit smaller. It looks more like a centered dot. And then when I start to fire, it kind of spreads out and shows me kind of where my spread's going from the shots. So set this to rounded diamond. Also have your center crosshair dot turned on. Turn on your crosshair center radius set to 2, crosshair length set to 20 or 21. It's not really going to matter if you're using the circle or the rounded diamond. This is more if you're using the T shape or the cross shape. It's going to help your crosshair lengths stand out or be a little bit smaller. Set your crosshair thickness to 1, set your outline thickness to 0, turn your opacity down to 50%, and then change your crosshair color from white to either a bright green or a magenta color like I'm using here, which is red's all the way up and blue is all the way up, both for the regular crosshair and for the outline crosshair colors. So I have both of those turned all the way up. If these settings helped you out, or if you want to see more ArcRaider settings or just more ArcRaider videos here in the future, and you've stayed all the way to the end of this video, number one, thank you.
medical clinic is running on fumes. Try not to get hurt.
Nothing here to see, just pause on the rails. Raiders, take your seat. Launching in 5.
containers.
Go to the water towers.
Friendly.
Hey, don't shoot!
Don't shoot!
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Don't shoot!
Elevator up. Stand by.
Get in! सैल्वेज का ऑप्शन आता है वो कैसे करते हैं? क्या हुआ क्या?
अच्छा मैडी वगैरह वो कर रहे हैं
डार्क भाई क्या खबर?
ओ बढ़िया विक्रम भाई आप बताओ।
खेल रहे हो तुम लोग भी आर्क राइडर्स?
नहीं आर्क राइडर्स तो ऊपर खेल रहे हैं।
मैंने जस्ट डाउनलोड किया है, मेरे को कुछ लौड़ा समझ में नहीं आ रहा। तुम लोग खेल
लाइक स्टीम से खरीदा है?
हाँ अभी जस्ट एक मिशन किया है, पहले जो 3 बॉक्स खोलना पड़ता है कुछ तो।
वो लूटिंग गेम है, लाइक मेरे को पता नहीं है, मैंने इस तरह की गेम कभी खेली नहीं है। ऊपर जो है ना वो 2 जने खेल रहे हैं, लाइक आप उनका पार्टी ज्वाइन कर सकते हो। अच्छू है और एक और जना है।
अच्छा
वो आई गेस वही खेल रहे हैं। उनको पता है लाइक रोबोट वगैरह पता नहीं क्या क्या मारना वगैरह रहता है गेस उसमें।
ठीक है मैं सोचा वो खेल रहे थे तो उस दिन खेल तो रहे थे कौन कौन, सोचा आप भी खेल रहे हो।
हाँ इसमें लाइक वो ऊपर जो वो है वो आर्क्राइडर्स का ही है ना, ऊपर वाला जो है ना देखोगे तो।
ठीक है
हाँ उसमें खेल रहे हैं वो, जहाँ तक मुझे लगता है खेल रहे हैं क्या ट्विची भाई वो अच्छू और हाँ
कोई तो है। रेड
आवाज तो नहीं आ रहा था उनका लेकिन
रेड अलर्ट, हाँ रेड अलर्ट खेल रहा है।
रेड अलर्ट तो लाइक वो AFK है।
ओके नहीं लाइव करके रखा हुआ है उसने तो।
हाँ लाइव करके रखा हुआ है बट वो सो गया है लाइव।
अच्छा ठीक है एक बार देखता हूँ,
मतलब दैट्स व्हाट वी आर अज्यूमिंग।
ठीक है मैं एक बार देखता हूँ। हेलो हेलो हेलो
हेलो हेलो।
हाँ अच्छू भाई ये डार्क ने बोला था तुम लोग ये यहाँ खेल रहे हो आर्क्राइडर्स, इसलिए मैं सोचा एक बार पूछूं।
बाबा खेल रहे हैं, मैं तो अभी बंद ही करने वाला हूँ ऐसे।
ओके ये मैंने जस्ट डाउनलोड किया था, मेरे को कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था इसलिए मैं सोचा एक बार पूछ लें।
इनसे पूछो भाई, मास्टर हो गए हैं ये, बाबा से पूछो।
ओके
हेलो शायद मैच में है अभी।
हाँ हेलो, क्या बोल रहे हो? मैं बोल रहा था
भाई इनको थोड़ा सा गाइड कर दो
क्या होता है,
कि
क्या
कैसे
नहीं
खेलना है आर्क रेडर में।
अच्छा अभी शुरू करा क्या? जस्ट अभी पहला मिशन हो जो 3 बॉक्स खोलना तो वो खत्म हुआ अभी। लेवल 1 दिखा रहा अभी।
मैं तो बस जाने ही वाला था।
एक सेकंड
Processing here. A bit more I'll need to check carefully.
Don't make any strange movements by the slingshots, all right? Whatever happened up there, it clearly didn't stop you.
Heard you found your way to those loot spots. Good. It'll be a while before everything's patched up, so every bit helps. Recycling is the name of the game when it comes to gathering materials. Show me you have what it takes.
A swarm of disoriented wasps crashed near one of our skylights. I need you to help thin Ark's ranks before any more accidents happen, and gather some extra sturdy materials to fix the damage. Take down a few of the machines and grab some arc alloy from their wrecks. I'd go for the small ones. No offense.
यही जा सकते हैं। हेलो हाँ भाई, एक क्या बोलता है ये कहाँ ये है यहाँ पे? ये चला गया क्या? मेरे को इतनी सही चीज रैंडम बंदे ने दे दी ना भाई, मजा आ गया भाई।
Visitors, raiders, up the list. Pods are open. Launching now. Hello?
No. I just want to extract. You can. I'm not shooting. Let's go. Appreciate it, man. हाँ तो इसमें बेसिकली आपको करना क्या है कि हाँ ये एक्सट्रैक्शन शूटर है, आपको गेम में जाना है, आपको लूट करनी है और देन आपको एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है। हाँ आपको आर्क मशीन्स मिलेंगी इसमें, जो भी अगर आपको डिटेक्ट करेंगी तो वो भी आपको शूट करेंगी। दूसरा रेडर्स होते हैं वो बहुत सोलो खेल रहे हो तो जनरली वो आपको मतलब शूट नहीं करेंगे अगर आप उनको शूट नहीं करेंगे, बट अगर आप 3v3 में खेल रहे हो तो वो जनरली मारते हैं। और हर चीज़ आपको बस अपनी इन्वेंटरी में चीज़ें इकट्ठी करते जाना है। जैसे
अच्छा मैं अगर पकड़ लो बाहर निकल के मतलब लूट वूट करके वापस चला गया, ठीक है, तो वो जो मेरा लूट था वो ऑटोमेटिक मतलब नीचे सेव रह जाता है कि मतलब क्या हो जाता है उसमें?
वो आपके साथ बाहर इन्वेंटरी में आता है।
ओके, ऑटोमेटिक इन्वेंटरी में आ जाता है।
हाँ बेसिकली वही काम होता है, आपको लूट करके एक्सट्रैक्ट करना।
Let's go to the power generation complex.
is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
nice to see you playing new game. हाँ new game तो है but समझ में कुछ आ नहीं रहा है. बाकी it onward this था मजा आया not इतना stressful है नहीं ये है stressful तो but it's not like that rank push kind of thing like very chilled out game. तब क्या बताया मेरे पास में ना आर्मर है ना कुछ है दो बंदूक तो है लेकिन दोनों की गोली नहीं है.
minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Graphics look nice. Looks. I think it's good. बहुत सारी loot है. I need to upgrade. Like मेरे को backpack upgrade करना पड़ेगा. Backpack is very small. ज़्यादा ले नहीं सकता. मेरे को बहुत सारा चीज़. मेरे को मैं सोच रहा था कि मेरा हाथ मतलब मेरा बैग में गोली है. अब ये दोनों गोली मेरे को लगा ये दोनों गन की है. अब मेरे को पता चला ये लाइट एमो ये हेवी एमो. मेरे पास भी ये असॉल्ट राइफल है. ये भी असॉल्ट राइफल. 2 असॉल्ट राइफल लीजिए. अंदर तस्वीर hear me? Hello. क्या बात कर रहे हो? What is this? Hello. माइक तो आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या? Your mic output is very low. Okay, let me see. Now is it better? ज़्यादा हो गया अभी शायद. Now. Hello. Return to your workshop to craft additional items. Your workshop comes with a workbench. You to craft essential like ammo, bandage. हाँ भाई bandage ही नहीं था मेरे पास में तो last game में. क्या करना है इसमें? Basic loot, augment, more backpack slots and weight capacity, but low defensive and tactical capacity. नहीं पता क्या बुलाए. इतना इंग्लिश नहीं आता भाई. इंग्लिश आता तो इतना गेम थोड़ी खेल रहा था. Augments let you adjust your loadout to your preferred tactics. Craft an augment for the next angle. Snitcher. इसको अपग्रेड कर सकते हैं. This gun. Fire rate is same. This one have better fire rate. Damage is less. This have more damage. This have even more damage. Very weak. Armor, arc armor piercing very weak. Very weak. This is in fact better. At least it is automatic. Is it a one-player game? No, it's a three-player game. 3 people can play it, but the thing is that you can play it solo as well. It doesn't need like multiple players. You can play. If you have multiple players, then good. But you can play solo as well. The main point of this is not like who kills more. No one is winning in this game. The only thing is to you go to the world and वहाँ पे loot part करके you bring things back and you upgrade it. Either you upgrade it like वही मेरे को थोड़ा सा game समझना पड़ेगा. I have to watch. मैं YouTube वीडियो देखने से पहले game खरीद लिया. I have to watch some videos. I have no idea what's happening, what I'm claiming, what's happening. Let's see क्या हो रहा है. Security. क्या बोल रही है?
Hey there. I'm busy, but help yourself. No need for ceremony. Just tell me it's done. Well done. It's the mark of a great raider to see treasure where others see junk. Keep at it.
Arc alloy force. अबे arc alloy कौन सा को बोलते हैं अबे arc alloy? Arc alloy. मैं उठाया था शायद arc alloy गिरा दिया वापस. ठीक है. मैसेज आया किसी का तो गिफ्ट फॉर यू ईमेल ओके क्या मुर्गी दिया है क्या मेरे को गिफ्ट में ट्रेडर डेक्स ये क्या है इंस्टॉल में क्या आएगा गियर स्टेशन गनस्मिथ मेडिकल लैब ओके और पैंच यूटिलिटीज Understood. ये कॉइन्स नहीं बढ़ता है क्या कॉइन्स ऐसे ही रहता है Do I have any skill tree का कहाँ दिखाता है वो What is this? Wearing a shield doesn't slow you down as much. Your hearing is left affected by your back. When you're hurt, combat region fixed. What the game looks good. But this is the only game मेरे knowledge में नहीं है इतना. The reason I bought the game, this is the only game in so long, मतलब इतने time में it have crossed this thing GTA RP का कुछ viewing थोड़ा. Right now it's in the top viewership में. So basically this game is above GTA RP, it's above Warzone. Warzone is not nowhere to be found, like Warzone is bottom of the stack. Now then Battlefield, Apex Legend, Minecraft, Valorant, whichever game you name it, Fortnite, GTA, whatsoever, like it's a far like Apex is having right now 15 or 16,000 viewing. This game is having 120 million or something. But let me see right now. So the major players are playing this only. See, remember Booyah, not Booyah, this guy who used to play with Swag, na? The boy Santana. That guy is playing with him. This guy is playing ArcRaiders, and he used to play Warzone. So right now Apex is having 12.7 views, ArcRaider is having 120 views, Battlefield have 7.8k views, okay, PUBG have 10k views, Fortnite has 24,000 views, Counter-Strike, big game, usually have big viewing, have 83,000 views, whereas this game is 120. Valorant have 73,000 views, League of Legends have different kind of viewers. 1.2 million viewers. I have no idea. Maybe some tournament going on. Rest. No one else's GTA RP is 31. Days of Daylight is 13,000. Warzone is 5,000. FIFA 26, 25,000. So you get the thing. Like everyone is playing this. Like you name it. Shroud is playing it. Tim the Tatman is playing it. Then what is his name? Nick Marks is playing it. Everyone is playing it. So I feel like because have you finished the Harry Potter game? No, I have to finish that as well. I thought honestly, like first I have to understand it. Sorry, I have to get some coffee. First I have to understand this game first. What this game about. Once I get it, like I'll switch to controller because एक तो उम्र हो रहा है अभी ठीक है ज़्यादा देर मतलब बैठा नहीं जाता हाथ हिलाया नहीं जाता ठीक है कीबोर्ड माउस का अभी दिन आ गया तो आई थिंक आई नीड टू हैव सम चिल वाइब है ना get away from this competitive sports games. I have to play this kind of laid back chill game. So I think this is the game for now, at least till GTA comes in, but I think this is the game. This year 2026 I'll play this game only. Apex खेलूँगा कभी कभार मतलब ना. I don't think so I'll grind more Apex. I think maybe let's see if I find it good. I find good teammates as well and मज़ा आता है गेम पे तो definitely. Is this game? I don't think so because mine everything is like see you can see the graphics right now, right? My everything is in lowest setting. What is it? Everything is lowest setting. Okay, everything is low. Everything is low. Disable low. Everything is low. Okay. So still the graphics is good. Anyone having better graphics card than me is like, and plus the game is I think 30 GB or 32 GB. Whereas if you remember, like in fact Apex is also 60, 70 GB, something like that. Warzone was like 100 plus GB. Battlefield is 100 plus GB. I have Battlefield as well, but it doesn't run like that. And in this game specifically, because those games are very dependent on FPS, this game is not that much dependent on. It is dependent on FPS somewhere or the other, but I think 1v1 যদি আমরা fight করছি, that possibility is very less because there is proximity chat. So there are a lot of the times solo players are in front of you, and if you say them ki bro I am friendly, they might also become your friend. In game basically আমরা যে করতাম না Warzone এর মধ্যে কি বলে গান আপগ্রেড করার জন্য মানে লবিতে ঢুকে you can do it legally in this game. So that's the thing. And it's very chill. You can play alone, you can play in the night, you don't have to rank grind or something, na? Kill grind, badge grind, whatever it is. Like there is no additional money you need to spend on skins. You have to basically. I'm store dekhi nahi walo kore. Yeah, you have to maybe, but I don't think so. It's viable, brother. It doesn't mean like it's not that much like how it was in Apex, na? Like you have to buy a heirloom. They will market it like that. Like they will push you to buy something or the other. This is not like that. Raiders token. Okay, how much is the money? Upgrade to deluxe bundle. 1233. What? You download it, bro. Time pass kora jai. You can like to the official fish. You can play in your controller just like how you play. I see you play FIFA, bro. You cannot say that you do not play games. You are in my Steam. I see you play FIFA. You play FIFA 26. You play 25. So this is like that. Get your controller. Doesn't need. I have to learn the game first, like because the point and shoot is very less compared to looting. So looting is just like in your PlayStation, you're playing a story mode game, kind of like that. So it's good. Wait, I'll get some coffee. Yeah, you review few of the videos. There is this guy, Tomographic, in YouTube. Look his videos. He plays solo. I think he have uploaded 2 or 3 videos only. He just shifted from Apex or Warzone, something like that, Battlefield, I think. So he's cool guy, and how he plays, it's good. You just see his videos. Tomo, I think TOMO graphics, graphic or graphics, something like that. Watch his video. Till then, I will get some coffee and come back.
United, wave at the desk. We like good news. The encyclopedia is not a chair. You know who you are.
Two, three, four. Crack the box. Raiders get in now or get out.
Don't shoot! Hey, don't shoot!
How do you do this don't shoot thing? क्या दबाना पड़ता है? Remote. Oh, this thing. Don't shoot.
Don't shoot!
Okay. मेरे ऊपर लड़ रहा है.
Hey, don't shoot!
I owe you! Let's go!
arcraiders for sun. arcraiders कहाँ मिलता है? आर्क को मारना पड़ेगा क्या? क्या है? रबर डक नहीं चाहिए तब से क्या करेंगे? टॉर्न बुक नहीं चाहिए. कैमरा ले.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
नीचे कैसे जाते थे तो लूटा वाला ना नीचे
elevator.
मेरे को जो चीज़ चाहिए ना नहीं मिल रहा है। See arcraiders,
Don't shoot!
Hey, don't shoot!
Don't shoot! I owe you one!
हो गया भाई, आज का संडे का दिन है, कैफे पूरा फुल है, जाना पड़ेगा कैफे। क्या हुआ, लेवल 2 हो गया भाई। Nice. We'll play tomorrow again. कल पूरा दिन अच्छे से करेंगे, थोड़ा बहुत आज मैं रिसर्च करते हैं गेम के बारे में कि होता क्या है, करना क्या है, करना क्यों है, ये सब चीज़। अच्छा, सेल कर सकते हैं ऐसे। क्या हुआ? नहीं, select one item to recycle. पता नहीं भाई, बहुत आइटम आ गए हैं, सेल कर देते हैं ना चुका। कितना फोन है, सब दुकान से फोन है।
Fabrication here. So, output requests must include specs. Make it awesome is not specific.
है